Yes, I graduated in 1993. I did the 6-year plan. I got a little sidetracked during school. I actually got married in 1991. I was a freshman in '87. Got married in '91. So I took a couple of years off. Well, it took a couple of years slowly. And I ended up finishing in '93 with a bachelor's in business. I grew up in Queens. I grew up in Jamaica, New York. I loved it there. I did as much as I could there, made a lot of friends. I went to Bayside High School in Queens, and I only stayed there for about a year and a half. I had to leave Bayside just because it was at a time where things in New York were just really starting to get rough. And, you know, had a couple of incidents on my way home from school, and I ended up actually walking home from, it was quite a long distance from where I walked to get to my house. Once my mom found out that I was walking home, she kind of put an end to that and sent me to go live with my grandmother.
Said you're moving with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air.
And that was probably one of the best things for me. You know, she sent me to go live out on Long Island, like on the very eastern end of Long Island. It's a beautiful area out there, you know, and I loved it. And that kind of helped make the transition to come to Mansfield a little bit easier for me. And I went on instinct. I never came to visit the school. All I did was read the brochure that I got in the mail. And it's funny, I actually have the brochure. I was at my mom's house a couple weeks ago, and I found the brochure. And you know, I still look at it today, and I'm like, wow, I came here based on this brochure. I tried out for baseball, and it just didn't work out for me. I had gotten hurt in one of my last games in high school. I rolled my ankle. I was a pitcher. Thought I was pretty good. Planned on coming here to make an impact. Baseball team here was always pretty good. And my first tryout, I've never seen a ball get hit so far in my life. I got rocked. I used to DJ a lot in New York. You know, when I grew up in the area where I grew up, and the time of the decade where I grew up, you know, hip hop was just forming. You know, not really just forming, but it was just really, its roots were being formed. You know, so I mean, I lived not too far. I could go out in the street and see Run DMC drive down the block. You know, I could be walking down Jamaica Ave and see LL just hanging out, because he wasn't really known back then. You know, and one of my best friends would come over to my house every day, and it was just really cool because we could just go down in my basement. I had my turntables. I didn't even have the ones that I still have them, but I didn't have the ones I had now. I had the basic beginning straight arm turntables, and it was fun because he could just come over there. He would rap, I DJ for him, and it was nice, you know. And I got moved out of my high school, and he went on and became Fife of A Tribe Called Quest.